First pitch is moments away in Chicago. It's the Mets and the Cubs, and it's coming up next. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the East-leading New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on the show. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, and you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star Jon Lester. David Lee will dig in. Currently one spot out of the stolen base lead in the National League. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And speaking of the league leaders in stolen bases, there they are on your screen.
Let's go.
First pitch, 6:05.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, 2 now from Lester. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So Lester off to a good start, and with that, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Gary Cox will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And there's the first strike, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Michael Lee waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Fouled back. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Michael Lee will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Now after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
And on a ground ball like that one, you've got to make sure you get it to him quickly. If you don't, that runner might knock your shortstop right into left field, and that's almost what happened right there.
Number 3 will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And speaking of the National League's home run leaders, there they are on your screen. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That's a tough chance there behind the plate. This is a curveball. You see him try to smother it, but this ball just eats him alive, and that's going to let that runner move over to third now on what'll be a wild pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Number 30 will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. Hard hit to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Nolan Arenado will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Strike. It's up.
On, he takes strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take.
Swinging a high. With mixing those pitches effectively will be a key as we move along. Being used as a pinch hitter last night. First offering on the way. On the left field line, foul, strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Sammy Sosa will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance. And see you later. That one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 28 on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Anthony Rizzo will get his first opportunity now with 2 away and the bases empty here in the home half of the first. Now here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And d'Arnaud will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Michael Cuddyer leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Michael Cuddyer.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Up high, 2-1 now. Fouled straight back. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
Asdrubal Cabrera will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball two. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's a liner caught down there at third. And that will become out number two.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. It seems like a third baseman, most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between, but he stays with it to make the play there.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with two gone now in the top of the second. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Sosa will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1-0. Miguel Montero will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games.
Montero.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Ben Zobrist will stand in now, coming off a perfect 4 for 4 a night ago. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Definitely a hit and run right there, and he's hoping to find the hole that's vacated by the shortstop covering the base. But once he fails to make contact, it's an easy out down there at second.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
And a slider that time as it's hit on the ground, but foul. Two-two pitch is hit in the air out to left. Under it is Kadire. 2 away.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it. Let's go, Tom.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Number 48 will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Fouled back. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And this ball will be chopped foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Lee.
David Lee will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1 home. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Gary Cox will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's his swing, and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Number 43 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Ryan Sweeney makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Ryan Sweeney.
In there, strike one.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Swing and a liner. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting ninth, pitcher,
John Lester will be the batter. First pitch coming. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. And that misses 1-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Fouled straight back. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
And we'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Nolan Arenado will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down low again. It's 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-2 coming. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Michael Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Sosa is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Number 3 will be the batter. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Number 30 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Lester ready, the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's a major league curveball there. Well, let's take a while to get used to, believe me.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Number 43 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Left fielder, number 43.
Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Lee is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Sammy Sosa. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Pitch on the way. Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knockout pitch, but he can't find it here. I think he's going to have to challenge him 3-2.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
Look out for the double play!
Hit on the ground towards first. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Michael Cuddyer will start things out when we come back. We played 4 full. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. And there indeed is Michael Cuddyer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Michael Cuddyer.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Wow, talk about a difference that 24 hours makes. Yesterday, these guys were hitting everything in sight, but things sure have changed this time around. They haven't been able to get anything going at all.
As Drupal Cabrera will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. First pitch coming. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
You gotta strike him out!
One out, nobody on. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
The 2-0 now from Lester. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Number 43 will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Travis d'Arnaud will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Go back to New York, man!
And here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
This is not exactly the way you want to give up your first hit of the ball game. Just a little infield single here does the trick. But the way this club's been swinging the bats, they'll take it.
Number 48 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and two.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And this is low, but Montero won't let it get too far. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away. And that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
David Lee. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits. And
there's ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Come on, let's hold him.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back for more from the north side after this. Miguel Montero will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
Lined hard to center field. Cox is right there, 1 down.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Ben Zobrist will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. One now to Zobrist. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Javier Baez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Gary Cox will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1-0 pitch now. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Michael Lee will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Lays off 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. What a stop from a knee. He gets him with a little help from the scoop at first. A nice play on both ends there.
Well, they say pitching and defense is what's going to win you ball games, and we've seen evidence of both in this one. That's an incredible play right there, and it's just part of the reason why this guy still has a shutout working.
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now Lester's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Ryan Sweeney will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the sixth.
Fielder, Ryan Sweeney.
And that misses for ball one. Well, for that man right there, only the one run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Chris Bryant is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Chris Bryant.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Hitters got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Nolan Arenado will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Pedro Strop is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Number 30 will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Have a nice flight home, Ned.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Come on, let's do it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Run.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Go home, Mets.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Michael Cuddyer.
Michael Cuddyer will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? On to first, and they'll get Kadire as well. It's a double play.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
As Drupal Cabrera will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They trail this one 1-0. Number 43 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
Left fielder, number 43.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
1-1 pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Swing and a line drive to center field. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
So we'll have a new pitcher coming on now as the hard thrower Grant Balfour gets the assignment.
Grant Balfour. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot. Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Sammy Sosa will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Come on now, let's go.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Let's go one more time, baby.
And that's over 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Ready on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in for a third time now. His previous efforts left something to be desired as he popped out and bounced into a double play. Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And that's where you're going to have to be with that fastball. Like a lot of power guys, this guy is a pull hitter. So he has a lot of trouble getting out in front of that hard stuff. Kind of comes around that pitch when it's up and away like that.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I know that instantly everyone's going to start pointing fingers out there, but when you're facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside. That'll hurt a bit, but it's just part of the game you have to live with.
Miguel Montero will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Cox is there, 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Ben Zobrist will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Sooner or later, somebody was going to get him. That's just the first home run he's allowed out of the bullpen all season long. He's been lights out all year, but he got beat there.
Javier Baez will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
In there, and it's 0-1. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
3 runs already home here. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Dylan G will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Ryan Sweeney will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Let's give you another look at this last swing. This is in show motion, and I tell you, it's not just the catchers that wind up getting banged up back there. These guys in blue also take some real shots. That one looked like it hurt.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's the 1-1 now to Sweeney. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 4 runs here in this half inning. In the air to straightaway center field. Cox there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wade Davis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Doug Bernier will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Travis d'Arnaud will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Mets, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Come on, Nicolai. Please win, Cubs.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Juan Lagares will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Peanut, here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
Go get him.
And he misses 2-1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
And 1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Montero has a beat on it, and he's got it 2 down.
That's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
David Lee will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Doug Bernier will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Doug Bernier.
Here we go.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Nolan Arenado will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
One and one. And this will be fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Looked like a two-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Number 43 will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Ball one.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
In there, 3-1. One pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Sammy Sosa will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one.
Come on, Cubby.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Let's go.
Gets under the fastball there and hops this one up. This is just beyond the infield on the right side. Cabrera is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Gary Cox will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Two 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
The 2-0 on the way. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1. And the pitch. Fouled back. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. You know, things weren't looking all that good, but his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Yeah, it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Number 3 will be the batter. 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Jon Lester. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 5-0. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. He left 2 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.